There are no accidents in the universe, and certainly there are no accidents in the realm of the spirit. If you have found this message, if these words have found their way to your screen today, it is because a divine appointment has been set for you and, more importantly, for your son. We are approaching a pivotal date, January 26th, a moment in time that marks a shifting of tides, a breaking of chains, and a revelation of truth that has been hidden for far too long. You are here because your soul has been sensing a disturbance. You have felt a weight in the atmosphere, a heaviness that you cannot quite explain, hovering over the life of the one you love most. This is about your son. And what you are about to understand carries the weight of destiny and the intensity of unseen battles. Please listen closely. Do not let your attention wander, because the next few minutes are going to confirm everything your intuition has been whispering to you in the middle of the night. We are talking about the child you raised, the man he is becoming, and the silent storm he has been weathering alone. You have attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. Looked at him recently, haven't you? You have seen the smile he offers you when he walks into the room. It is a practiced smile. It is a shield. To the outside world, he looks like he is functioning. He goes to work, he manages his responsibilities, he laughs at the right moments, but you are his parent. You possess a spiritual radar that no one else has. You have looked into his eyes and seen the fatigue that sleep cannot cure. You have heard the silence that hangs around him, a silence that is too loud, too heavy. Behind that quiet exterior, a tempest has been raging. He has been fighting a war that he has not told you about, and the reason he hasn't told you is born out of love. He is trying to shield you. He knows how much you worry. He knows that if he told you the depth of the confusion, the anxiety, and the spiritual pressure he is facing, it would break your heart. So he carries it. He carries the weight of the world, the weight of his future, and the weight of protecting your peace, all while sinking beneath waves he never speaks of. But I am here to tell you that the veil is being lifted. The Spirit is revealing this truth to you today, not to cause you alarm, not to make you panic, but to initiate a profound healing. His isolation was never the divine plan. Before we go any deeper into what is happening to him and exactly how everything is about to change on January 26th, I need you to anchor yourself in this community. There is power in numbers. There is power when the chosen ones gather. If you love your son, if you are standing in the gap for him, I want you to like this video right now. It's not about vanity metrics. It's about signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive this message. And do not forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. You cannot afford to miss the guidance that is coming in this season. This is a time of war, but it is also a time of victory. Now let's speak the truth that has been hidden. Your son is hurting. But this pain is not what it seems. If you were to look at it through the lens of psychology alone, you might call it depression, or burnout, or anxiety. And while those symptoms are real, they are merely the physical manifestation of a spiritual reality. Your son is a chosen one. He has always been different. Even when he was a little boy, you knew it. he felt things more deeply. He had a sense of justice, a sensitivity to the world that made him vulnerable. As he has grown into a man, that sensitivity has become a battlefield. The enemy, the dark forces that seek to keep humanity asleep, knows exactly who your son is. They know the potential that lies dormant within his DNA. They know that if he fully awakens to his power, to his divine purpose, he will be a force of unstoppable light. He will break generational curses that have plagued your family line for decades. He will establish a new legacy of prosperity and spiritual authority. Because of this, the resistance against him has been fierce. Think about the last few months. Have you noticed how nothing seems to come easily for him lately? Have you noticed the setbacks, the near misses, the relationships that turned sour without explanation, the career stagnation that defies his hard work? This is not bad luck. This is resistance. It is the friction caused when a great destiny is trying to be born. He is currently in the pit. We must look at the archetype of Joseph in the scriptures to understand where your son is right now. Joseph was beloved, he was favored, and he had a coat of many colors, a symbol of his multifaceted destiny. But before Joseph could reach the palace, before he could become the ruler who saved nations, he had to go through the pit. He was betrayed. He was isolated. He was misunderstood. He was thrown into a hole in the ground and left for dead. Your son is in the pit. He feels forgotten. He feels like his prayers are hitting a brass ceiling. He looks around and sees others succeeding with half the effort and half the integrity, and he wonders, God, why have you forsaken me? He hasn't told you this, but he has had nights where he stared at the ceiling, wondering if he has what it takes to keep going. He has questioned his worth. He has questioned his sanity. He is bleeding in secret. The world sees the surface. They note his fatigue. They tell him he needs a vacation. But you know better. You know that a vacation won't fix a soul that is being forged in fire. But here is the revelation that you need to grab hold of today. The pit is not a punishment. It is a preparation. The Most High has witnessed every single tear your son has shed. He has collected them. Not one moment of his suffering has been wasted. The pressure he is feeling is the pressure of the diamond being formed. The heat he is enduring is the heat of the refiner's fire, burning away everything that is not him, everything that is not essential, so that the pure gold of his character can emerge. January 26th marks a turning point in this process. In the spiritual calendar, dates carry frequencies. This coming date is a portal of release. The testing phase is coming to a close. The lesson has been learned. The character has been forged. The universe is about to shift the gears from resistance to reception. But for this shift to happen smoothly, your role is absolutely critical. You might be asking, what can I do? He won't talk to me. He shuts down when I ask questions. This is where most parents make a mistake, and I say this with total love and no judgment. We want to fix. It is our instinct. We see our children in pain, and we want to offer solutions. We want to say, why don't you try this? Or, have you thought about that? Or, you shouldn't let that bother you. Please hear me. In this season, your advice is not what he needs. Your advice, no matter how well-intentioned, sounds like noise to him right now. It sounds like judgment. When you try to fix him, the message he subconsciously receives is, you are broken. And he already feels broken enough. He doesn't need a mechanic. He needs a witness. He doesn't need a savior. He needs a sanctuary. Your role in this new season is not passive, but it is quiet, it is powerful. You must create a space safe from pressure and questions. When he comes to see you, or when you speak on the phone, let your presence communicate, I see you. You are safe here. You don't have to perform for me. Imagine yourself as a lighthouse. A lighthouse doesn't run out into the storm to drag the boats to shore. It stands firm, it shines its light. It says, here is the solid ground. If you are ready to be that lighthouse for your son, I want you to type, "I am his sanctuary," in the comments below. Declare it. Let the words solidify your intent. By typing this, you are accepting a spiritual assignment to shift from worrying to witnessing. Let's go deeper into this sanctuary concept, because this is the key to unlocking his destiny on January 26th. What does it look like practically? It means when you see him, you resist the urge to ask about the job interview that didn't work out. You resist the urge to ask about his dating life or his finances. Unless he brings it up, you hold the space. You talk about the simple things. You offer him a meal. You share a memory. You let the atmosphere be easy. Why is this so important? Because right now, everywhere he goes, the world is demanding something from him. His boss demands performance. His bills demand payment. Society demands status. The spiritual enemy demands his surrender. If he comes to you and feels demands, even the demand to be happy or be talkative, he has nowhere to rest. But if he comes to you and finds zero pressure, his nervous system will finally decompress. And in that state of decompression, the voice of God can finally be heard. You are preparing the ground for a miracle. Your steady, unwavering love is the bridge between his silence and his healing. I want to reveal something to you about the specific spiritual attack he has been under. It is called the spirit of heaviness. It is a dampening frequency that tries to mute his colors. It makes the future look gray. It makes hope feel like a dangerous thing to have. This spirit attacks men specifically because it targets their sense of agency, their ability to build and create. It tells him, it doesn't matter what you do, nothing will change. This is a lie from the pit of hell. The truth is, everything is about to change. The architecture of his destiny has already been drawn up. The plans for his life are for prosperity and a future filled with hope, just as the scriptures promised. But the enemy tries to weary the saints so they give up right before the breakthrough. Your son is at the right before moment. This is why your prayers are so vital right now, but not just any prayers. Worried prayers are weak prayers. When you pray from a place of fear, "Oh God, please save him, I'm so scared," you are actually projecting the energy of fear onto him. You are validating the problem. I want to teach you how to pray with authority. I want to teach you how to pray from the victory, not for the victory. Starting today, leading up to January 26th, change your prayer. Instead of begging God to fix him, thank God that he's already whole. In your quiet time, close your eyes and visualize your son. But don't visualize him as he is now, tired, slumped over, anxious. No. Visualize him standing tall. Visualize him laughing, that real, deep belly laugh you haven't heard in years. Visualize him surrounded by light. Visualize him succeeding. And as you hold that image, say, "Thank you, Father, that his redemption is here. Thank you that the storm has passed. Thank you that he is a mighty man of valor." This is called prophetic intercession. You are seeing the unseen and pulling it into reality. You are holding the vision for him until he is strong enough to hold it for himself. There is a secret about the mother-son and father-son bond that science is only just beginning to understand, but spirituality has known for millennia. There is a quantum entanglement between you. When you shift your energy from fear to faith, he feels it. He might be miles away. He might not have spoken to you in a week, but the moment you release the heavy anxiety and replace it with a calm, confident trust in God's plan, a weight will lift off his shoulders. He won't know why. He will just suddenly feel like he can breathe again. He will suddenly have a thought, maybe things are going to be okay. That thought came from you. That is the power you hold. Before I reveal the specific signs you will see starting next week that confirm the shift has begun, I need to ask you something. Have you been taking care of yourself? This battle has taken a toll on you too. You have lost sleep. You have carried a knot in your stomach. You have aged in these last few months because you are carrying his burden. But you cannot pour from an empty cup. To be his sanctuary, you must be solid. You must reclaim your peace. If you are crumbling, you cannot be his rock. So this message is also a permission slip for you to rest. It is a command to release the control. You cannot control his journey. You can only love him through it. Release your timeline. We humans love timelines. We think by 30 he should be married, or by 40 he should be a CEO. Healing is not a race. It often begins in darkness, unseen but sacred. Just because you don't see the sprout breaking through the soil doesn't mean the seed isn't growing roots deep underground. In fact, the deeper the roots, the higher the tree can eventually go. Your son is growing roots. He is developing empathy. He is learning who he can trust. He is learning that his strength doesn't come from his bank account, but from his spirit. These are lessons that can only be learned in the valley. Now let's talk about January 26th and the days that follow. What can you expect? What are the signs that the tide is turning? The first sign will be a change in his eyes. The dead look, the glazed-over look of survival mode will begin to crack. You will see a spark return. It might be fleeting at first, just a moment of genuine engagement, but it will be there. The second sign will be a desire to reconnect. He may call you out of the blue, not because he needs something, but just to talk. When this happens, remember the rule: sanctuary. Do not pounce on him with questions. Just flow. Let him lead. This is him testing the waters, seeing if it is safe to come back to the world. The third sign will be a sudden clarity in his path. The confusion that has plagued him, should I take this job, should I move, should I stay, will evaporate. He will suddenly know. The Spirit will give him a download of strategy. Doors that were shut tight will swing open effortlessly. This is the favor of God returning to his life. But be warned, as these shifts happen, the enemy may try one last attempt to distract him. Old ex-girlfriends may pop up. Old bad habits may try to resurface. Old fears may scream loud. This is the extinction burst, the final flare-up before the negative pattern dies. Do not be afraid if you see a momentary regression. It is the darkness flailing before the dawn. Stand your ground. Keep praying the prayer of victory. I want to share a story with you. There was a woman in our community, let's call her Sarah. Her son, David, had cut off all contact. He was lost in addiction and shame. Sarah spent years banging on his door, crying, begging, sending angry texts, sending Bible verses. Nothing worked, it only pushed him further away. Then she learned this principle of the sanctuary. She stopped chasing. She started praying the victory. She started taking care of herself. She created a space of peace in her own heart. 3 months later, on a Tuesday, David knocked on her door. He looked terrible, but he was there. He said, "Mum, I didn't know where else to go. Everywhere else is too loud. You're the only one who's quiet." That was the beginning of his restoration. Today, David is a counselor helping other young men. He found his purpose in his pain. Your son's story is going to have a similar ending. His pain is becoming his pulpit. His mess is becoming his message. The very things that tried to destroy him are the things that will give him the authority to lead others. He is not just surviving, he is being trained for leadership. So as we approach January 26th, I challenge you to do something practical. I want you to write a letter to your son. But, and this is crucial, you are not going to send it. Not yet. Maybe not ever. This is a spiritual exercise. In this letter, write down everything you see in him. Not what you worry about, but what you admire. Write about his kindness. Write about his resilience. Write about a time he made you proud. Write about the light you see in him. Pour all your belief, all your love, and all your hope into this letter. When you are finished, fold it up and place it in your Bible, or under your pillow, or on your altar. This letter acts as a point of contact. It crystallizes your vision of him. It anchors the energy of "I believe in you" into the physical world. Every time you see that folded paper, you will be reminded, "I am holding the vision. I am the sanctuary." If you accept this challenge, type "Challenge accepted" in the comments. Let us see how many parents are ready to do the work in the unseen realm to shift the reality for their children. There is a specific reason this message is coming to you now. The planetary alignments, the spiritual season, the collective consciousness, everything is pointing towards a massive awakening of the divine masculine. Men are waking up. They are realizing that the old ways of suppressing emotion, of grinding until they break, of suffering in silence, do not work. Your son is part of this wave. He is breaking the mold. It is painful to break a mold. It feels like breaking a bone, but it is necessary for the new shape to emerge. He is learning to integrate his strength with his heart. He is learning that true power is not dominance, but self-mastery. He is learning that he needs God. Perhaps he drifted from his faith. Perhaps he became cynical. But in the pit, when all human props are knocked away, a man eventually looks up. You have been praying for his salvation, for his return to faith. Know this: the pit is often the most effective evangelist. He is finding his own relationship with the divine, one that is not based on your faith, but on his own encounters in the darkness. This is authentic. This is lasting. Do not judge the method God uses to reach him. Just rejoice in the result. As we move toward the conclusion of this transmission, I want you to feel the heaviness lifting off your chest. Take a deep breath right now. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. You have done enough worrying. You have done enough stressing. It is time to trust the architecture of his destiny. The son you love is not lost. He is hidden, and there is a big difference. To be lost means you don't know where you are. To be hidden means you are being concealed by the hand of God for a specific time of revealing. He is in the shadow of the Almighty. He is being protected from premature exposure. If he had succeeded too early, before his character was ready, the success would have crushed him. Now, he is ready. January 26th. Mark it. Watch for the subtle shifts. Watch for the peace returning to his eyes. And remember your role. You are the sanctuary. You are the witness. You are the bridge. I want to pray over you and your son right now. Receive this prayer as a spiritual covering. Divine Creator, I bring this parent and their son before you. I acknowledge the pain, the worry, and the sleepless nights. But today, we trade that spirit of heaviness for a garment of praise. We declare that the son of this household is a chosen one. We declare that no weapon formed against him shall prosper. We command the storm to be still. We speak peace to his mind. We speak clarity to his purpose. We break every chain of addiction, depression, and anxiety that has tried to entangle him. We declare that January 26th is the dawn of a new day. Lord, give this parent the supernatural strength to be a sanctuary. Give them the wisdom to know when to speak and when to be silent. Fill their home with a peace that surpasses all understanding. We thank you that the prodigal is coming home, not just to the physical house, but to his true self. We seal this prayer in faith, knowing it is already done. If you receive that prayer, type Amen in the comments. Claim it for your family. Before you go, I have one more request. This message needs to reach the others. There are millions of parents crying out in the night, wondering what is wrong with their sons. They think they are alone. They think they have failed. They need to know about the spirit of heaviness and the sanctuary solution. Share this video. Send it to a friend who has been worried about her boy. Post it in your groups. You might be the answer to someone else's prayer today. And remember, the algorithm of the universe rewards those who engage. When you like, comment, and share, you are keeping this flow of high vibrational energy moving. You are saying, I am part of the solution. The next few days are critical. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart soft. Keep your spirit strong. Your sun is about to surprise you. The mask is coming off, and the man of God is stepping forward. Everything changes tomorrow, but the shift starts in you today. You have been chosen to be his parent for a reason. You were built for this. You are strong enough for this. And you are never, ever alone in this battle. We are with you. The hosts of heaven are with you. Stand tall. The victory is yours. Until next time, keep the faith. The journey of a chosen one is never a straight line. It is a spiral moving ever upward, revisiting old lessons from higher perspectives. Your sun is spiraling up. He is not falling down. Hold that truth. Live that truth. Be the sanctuary. God bless you and your son. This is his time. This is your time. Watch what happens next. There is a deeper layer to this that we must discuss before we part ways. It concerns the generational aspect of what your son is carrying. Often, when we see our children struggle, we think it is isolated to their lifetime. But the Spirit is showing that your son is fighting a battle that his grandfather and his great-grandfather also fought, perhaps without winning. He is the cycle breaker. This adds a layer of intensity to his suffering. He isn't just fighting his own demons, he's fighting the accumulated trauma of your lineage. This is why it seems so heavy. This is why he seems so tired. He's doing the work of 7 generations. When you understand this, your compassion for him will explode. You will stop seeing him as lazy or unmotivated or confused. You will see him as a warrior holding the line against a generational tide. He is trying to ensure that his children, your grandchildren, do not have to fight these same battles. He is taking the hits so they don't have to. This is a heroic act. It is a silent martyrdom. And he doesn't even fully realize that is what he is doing. He just feels the weight. But you now have the eyes to see it. When you look at him next, look at him with reverence. Say silently to yourself, thank you for what you are carrying for us. That energy of gratitude, of honor, will shift the dynamic between you instantly. Men crave respect. They crave honor. If he feels that you honor his struggle rather than pitying his struggle, he will stand taller. Pity makes a man feel weak. Honor makes a man feel strong. Shift from pity to honor. This is the advanced spiritual key for the parent of a chosen one. The world pities the man who struggles. The kingdom honors the man who endures. Be a citizen of the kingdom. As we close, I want to leave you with a final image. Imagine a bow and arrow. The further the arrow is pulled back, the more tension there is. The more struggle there is to hold it. Your son is the arrow. Life has been pulling him back and back and back. It feels like he is going backward. It feels like he is under immense tension. But the purpose of the pulling back is not to retreat. It is to generate the power to launch him further than anyone in your family has ever gone. The tension is about to release. The launch is imminent. January 26th. Prepare for the flight. Stay connected to this channel. We will be releasing a follow-up video soon with specific instructions on how to navigate the launch phase once it begins. You will need to know how to handle his success just as much as you needed to know how to handle his struggle. Success brings its own demons, and he will need his sanctuary then too. You are doing a great job. Never doubt that. The fact that you are here, seeking answers, seeking God, proves that you are exactly the parent he needs. Go in peace, go in power, and watch God work. Now let's go deeper into the mechanics of this launch, because understanding the how is what keeps you sane while you wait for the when. You see, when a chosen one is in the tension phase, that pulling back of the arrow, it often manifests in the physical world as stagnation. To the naked eye, it looks like he is doing nothing. He might be sleeping late, avoiding phone calls, Or perhaps he has lost a job and seems in no hurry to find another. The world calls this depression or laziness, but in the spiritual physics of the chosen, this is known as the gathering. He is not inactive, he is gathering energy. Think of a tsunami. Before the massive wave hits the shore, the water recedes. It gets eerily quiet. The ocean pulls back miles of water. If you didn't know better, you'd panic thinking the ocean was drying up. But the ocean isn't leaving. It is building momentum for a surge that will reshape the coastline. Your son is in the recession phase. He is pulling back his energy from the world because he requires every ounce of it for the transformation occurring in his DNA. Science tells us that the caterpillar, when inside the cocoon, essentially dissolves into a soup of cells before restructuring into a butterfly. If you were to cut open that cocoon halfway through the process, it would look like a mess. It would look like death. You might be tempted to try and fix the caterpillar, to stitch it back together, but that would kill the butterfly. You have to let the goo be the goo. You have to let your son be in this messy, unstructured state without intervening with your panic. This is the hardest thing for a parent to do. Your instinct is to fix. But right now, your fixing is actually an interruption of a divine metamorphosis. This brings us to a crucial concept: quantum entanglement. In quantum physics, when two particles are linked, they affect each other instantly, no matter the distance. You and your son are quantumly entangled. You share a biological and spiritual frequency. When you are anxious, when you are pacing the floor at 2 a.m., worrying about his future, you are sending a chaotic frequency down that bond. You are literally feeding his confusion. But, and here is the secret that changes everything, when you shift into a state of absolute trust, what we call radical faith, you send a stabilizing frequency that can calm his storm without you saying a single word. I want you to try an experiment for the next 72 hours. It is called the silent transmission. For 3 days, I want you to stop asking him about his plans. Stop asking if he has looked for work. Stop asking if he is okay. Instead, every time you think of him, I want you to visualize him standing on a mountain, bathed in golden light, looking strong, confident, and victorious. Hold that image for 17 seconds. Why 17 seconds? Neuroscience suggests that 17 seconds of pure focus is the threshold to ignite a new neural pathway and shift your vibrational broadcast. Do this repeatedly. You are going to be shocked by what happens. We have seen thousands of cases where, within days of a parent doing this, the son suddenly walks into the room and starts a conversation, or cleans his room, or announces he has an interview. Why? Because you took your foot off the brake of anxiety and hit the gas pedal of faith. You stopped polluting his field with your fear. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.